Who was that?
What the?
Let's go! Knew he was gonna arrive, baby. You heard them alarms.
When I seen that sword, I knew it.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Jenny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Titty Reactions, the place where we react to everything we've never seen. And today it's time to put on your big boy pants, jump into the cockpit, put your Leia Viñanas on for some more Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans reactions to Season 2. Last time we left off, man, we found ourselves getting played, man. It's like everybody's left in the dark about things, and it's all because that damn Roostal alien bastard dude with the evil eyebrows has been making power plays, not only to sabotage my man, what's his name again? McGillis Gorillas. Sabotage him, but also sabotage Tekken in the process because, you know, he got his own ambitions and goals, man. Everybody got something going on in this, you know, Gallahorn Foundation. And unfortunately, you know, it's caused a lot of things to happen. Chad, he's hurt, you know, and also Makanai, he's hurt too because he got caught in that explosion and stuff like that. What's my man's name? Takaki and Aston, you know, they going through it because they don't know what they need to do. They don't know if they need to follow direct orders in order to get these things done or not. But it kind of throws a wrench in things regardless because Galen, he's working under this guy, you know, Roostal, and he's been ordered to sabotage them at any cost and make it seem like there's this big blowout between the ADF and whoever the SAU is, you know, or whatever that shit is called, SAU forces. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on here, and the team that are in space, they had to find out all this stuff by watching the news. But anyways, we don't want to waste any more time. We just want to jump in. So yep. This is gonna be episode 7, My Friends. So they adding people to their friends list now. Trying to get out of this shit. Oh shit, that name McGillis didn't come to play, boy. Leo ass standing there with holes. Ice skating on their asses. Why his shit like a Megazord from Super Sentai? Stab!
All finished here.
General, that was brilliant.
It was nothing. Let's reduce the enemy's forces a bit more. Arbrow's troops were hastily formed. They can't have an infinite number of mobile suits. They're sure to run out soon.
Sir.
We mustn't let this chaos drag on any longer.
A Gray's Regent with shoulder armor. That's him, all right.
If we can take him out, this crazy war will finally come to an end.
Don't try it, y'all.
That's right.
Our victory on this day will be a tribute to our fallen comrades.
If we take him out here, if I take him out,
please.
Let's do it like always.
Aston.
Let's not.
Me in front and you in back. If we do it like we always do, we'll win.
We're going back to Fuka.
I'm over here chilling for McGill. It's like he ain't taking out some of their mirrors and shit.
Together then.
That's a promise.
I promise that.
That's unfortunate.
General!
So the big man himself is out in the open. Have you forgotten the first rule of warfare?
5 enemy machines! Please fall back, General!
Don't worry about me. Call headquarters for reinforcements.
There's no point in calling for backup.
Animation's gonna be on point.
Sent a separate force to deal with them.
They're using a magic marker to outline
I'll
it.
keep this guy busy. You get the one with the shoulder armor.
Shit. Come on, man. Okay, so you know that was taking it?
They're not as easy as the defense force.
Attack when I say.
Got it.
He's probably gonna figure out what the problem is.
Are you acting on your boss's orders? What's that? I'm asking if these are Orga Itsuka's orders.
They are.
No, they aren't.
And you're positive that the order to kill me came directly from him? I want to know whose directions you're fighting under.
Don't listen to
No.
If we kill him, the war will end.
No, bro.
That's right. If I defeat you, Aston and I can go home together!
Takaki!
We just have to do it like we always do. Are you sure of it, Aston?
Man, you finna go see Nezuko now.
I'm the one
He finna go see who?
He's gonna go see Nezuko.
That's the girl from Demon Slayer.
Ain't that his voice?
Oh. I see.
Now, Takaki! Go back for this guy alone!
I was like, Nezuko ain't even dead.
Oh no. He go see his family.
Move away from him, Takaki! I can't get a clear shot!
Sheesh. He's not trying to kill you. He could have been dead there by now, Takaki. There you go.
I'm risking my life, just like you!
Oh shit. No!
Did it to himself.
No!
Damn.
Said what? I'm the one up front, and you're behind.
It's like, I just hate that because they don't realize what he was asking them.
Just
Right.
like an obedient dog, he does what he's told to do.
Gonna do self-destruct like from Android 16 shit?
It almost seems too easy once it's over, huh? But that's war.
Who was that?
What the
Let's go! Knew he was gonna arrive, baby. You heard them alarms.
Once I seen that sword, I knew it.
The Barbatos. It's here.
Who are they?
Captain, they're the Martian guys that we were trying to stall up in orbit. How did they get down to the surface? No idea. Order, sir.
Damn. So this is
This
it.
is the green-eyed dude. He had to die for that.
I hope he gets to recover. They put him in a recovery bed.
Oh no, you don't. That.
Hold on, Aston. I'll get you out of there.
No,
Yeah, Aston ain't coming out of there.
You've done enough.
What are you talking about? Oh my god. Aston, don't die! I was only able to make it here on Earth because you were always there for me. I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to make Fuka happy away from Mars.
Meeting you and Fuka. I wish it had never happened. It's impossible for a human to breed, survive with feelings. Even if a friend got killed, you'd be crushed if you let yourself mourn them. We lived by pushing our emotions down into the depths of our souls. But right now, I honestly wish that I never met any of you guys.
Wow.
Because
He's been institutionalized. Like, he can't think differently.
I was enjoying that character.
I have to die. And I wish I didn't have to go.
No.
Still, thank you.
No.
And now they realize they were being duped the whole time.
What do you mean
Yep.
you can't reach Golan Mosa? What's going on out there? This was all Golan Mosa's idea. You have my word. I was only following the orders that he gave me.
Then go get him and bring him here.
He's on the front line. However, if he knows you're here, then it's possible that he's already fled and gone into hiding. If he did go underground, I know where he might be.
Deputy Boss, there's a call from Miss Lofter.
Put her through.
But how?
Right, where the phone at?
She's on.
We've lost a lot of Tepidon members over the past month.
Like I told you, I was just following my orders.
Nah,
And the
nigga.
worst part is, Aston was just killed in battle.
Uh-oh.
He died protecting Takaki.
I see.
Where the hell is this Golan bastard?
I don't know. If he's not on the battlefield... No, wait. He has a few places across the border in SAU territory.
Smash his head against the wall.
Things are looking dicey.
And why would you know that? You better not be trying to set us up.
Golan
He's already
deceives
tried
people
that.
without giving it a second thought. I wanted to negotiate fairly, so I decided to do some digging.
As soon as we're done with him, we're coming for you. Make sure you're ready. As for that Golan bastard, he's a dead man. Enemy forces! Which side? Arbor or the SAU?
We'll find out later. Prepare for battle. We're abandoning the base. Catch anything you can found us here.
Hell yeah,
This
they
is a
did.
joke. I'm not laughing.
Man, ask your ass to lay off.
They're everywhere.
They asked you to beg for mercy.
Before they surround us, you know where to meet. Yes, sir. Blast it. Am I gonna have to find new troops again? Sorry, Rustle. I might need a little more time before I start on the next job.
That's
How'd they find out about the base, though? From above.
You don't think that your own partner turned on you?
right. That nigga was ready to snitch.
Y'all are both deviants. Of course he turned on you, you idiot.
Are you going, Mosa?
If I say no, are you gonna let me leave in peace?
No.
If you're the ones who came after me, that means this is Radice's doing.
I forget, that's for DJ.
Yeah.
I forget who's who then, but
Yeah,
they all probably are slime. That's the whole problem.
Brute force is a dangerous thing since there's no hesitation in the attack.
Ooh. Forearm missiles.
You can tell he has no experience using a shield.
Wow. Come on, bro.
I thought you said you could do it.
He doesn't have the implants yet.
Better get your ass up.
It hurts. It hurts.
What Miko at? Gotta kick this nigga out the way. Yeah, run, bitch.
Wait! Come back!
No, I thought you were gonna prove yourself.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. He looks up to me because like that dude. What was his name? He had a weird name. Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grind you into dust! That's all there is to it!
It's like Zenigata versus Goyomon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, you would know. Shit, I had no idea that was.
It's like this ain't nothing but a Bang Zoom dub, so
But the thing is,
they use the same guys a lot.
the ones who are striving for something greater and fighting for justice are the ones who get weeded out first!
Ooh.
And it's a good thing. And you seem pretty decent!
About to clamp down on something, boy. You about to get circumcised today. We'll start with the nutsack and end with the head.
My thanks for the compliment. Mark my words, my nameless young friend. Somewhere down the line, you'll meet the same fate as me. So long, kid.
Oh shit!
Sorry, Rustle.
Fuck!
If y'all telling me I just lost Akihiro,
Please tell me his armor is more impenetrable. Okay.
It's fine.
Heroic stance.
Alive.
yeah, we finna understand the game of your death.
Stop screwing around. What's the point in talking to this guy?
Just
For
shoot.
real.
It's obvious that he betrayed Tekkadan. And worse, he let our people die for nothing. I say we just...
No, don't! Hold on!
Get him!
I want to talk with him first.
You sure? Talk about what?
This problem belongs to the Earth Branch. I'm the one Mr. Chad left in charge.
Mikazuki, what are you...
You gonna handle it or what?
You got the juice now.
Listen, I know I've said it before, but I only did what I thought was necessary. I wanted to protect you and the Earth Branch. I merely took the most logical course of action.
You can show you did.
Mr. Takagi, this is Earth, not Mars. Even if Mr. Orga had given us instructions, he's too far removed from the action. Ultimately,
He's
the
gonna
only thing
become
we can do
cold.
is evaluate each situation.
He
for
lost whatever
ourselves and make
remorse he
our own
had in
decision.
what's his face, Aston.
You're right.
Mr. Takagi,
And I've decided.
An organization under the influence of Rustle. But any proof of that has now been reduced to ashes.
There's proof?
We weren't able to get any
Rustle.
intel.
That's the dude in the turquoise.
Yeah, with the eyebrows.
Seems as though this Golan character was the cautious sort. He managed all of the records himself by using the software on his mobile
No,
suit.
Russell, Gollin, and Radice.
Mm-hmm.
Just trash.
Which reminds me. I
Just to
forgot
get at McGillis.
Just doing my job.
The fuck is that?
When you and your Barbatos saved my life during the battle, It was like watching a scene from the legend of Agnika Kaeru.
Agnika?
He was the man who founded Gallarhorn.
I wouldn't even tell her yet. I just let her sleep. Oh shit, she done woke up.
Where's Aston?
Goodness! I'm so glad you're home, Takaki. Came back to me. Been waiting for so long. Hey, Takaki, did you come back alone? And where's Aston?
Your boyfriend is dead.
No.
And so, this nameless war of ours came to an end.
Oh man, that right there was crazy, man. We knew Aston, my boy, was gonna go out. You know, one of them was gonna
We knew
die.
one of them was. I hate that. I really didn't like that character. Like
I did too, cause like I wanted to see him experience
I
more.
wanted to see him like grow, you know, and understand that you're not human debris. Like you basically become deinstitutionalized, but he never got the chance. Even as he was dying, he was saying some very institutionalized thinking points. And
Right, referring to himself as debris. Still,
he didn't know any better. I really wanted to see him know better, you know, but
That's the reoccurring thing when we get with characters like him, and kind of like how Akahiro's brother was. It's like there was no going back. There was no fixing what was already damaged, you know, from all the abuse they had.
yeah, and that's a common thing in this show. I really have been enjoying this show a lot, which if so funny is like when I look at my first reaction to it. My first reaction to everything sucks.
Her first, she
My
just be
first
ready to
reaction-
hate.
I hate everything before I see it. Like the first episode or two of anything I watch, I usually hate unless it's. There are a few things I've watched on the first try and were like, ooh, like Geats. I think I liked Geats.
Yeah.
Some of the characters I was like, what's going on with that?
When I'm giving an explanation and talking about it before we actually watch the episode, that's when you're like so.
Yeah, because the way he be explaining it, I'm like, that don't sound like fun. But I forget my taste has changed. I keep thinking back to like before when I didn't like any of these types of things. So when you're explaining stuff, I'm like, oh God. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot. I like this stuff now. Anyway, but no, I really love this show. You get so attached to the characters. It kind of reminds me of a very dialed down version of Attack on Titan in terms of you get close to a character and then they die.
Right.
But it's not as gory and bloody, but it's
Aston
still
looks like an Attack on Titan character.
Yeah, some of the buildings in this show look like Attack on Titan. Like you get close to a character, or you know, not close, but you get familiar with a character, you start loving that character, and then it's like, oh, they're gone. And unfortunately, Ashton had to take the walk to Poland.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that Garland, I don't even want to say unfortunate, but he seemed like he was a nice guy that was just doing his orders.
Everybody, this is a great example of I was just following orders.
Right.
That's exactly what this is. It's like, I was just following orders. I was just following orders. Okay, the person above you, I was just following our orders. So, you know, everybody was just following orders. And unfortunately, it was some stupid month-long war that didn't have to be. So many people died for no reason. Yeah. And that just sucks. But somehow McGillis remained alive. I keep thinking, I wonder if McGillis is going to see the end of this show, if he's going to see the
I'm
end.
pretty sure it's like McGillis and Tekkanen are going to clash. Like, because like at the end, it's only going to be those two left standing.
Probably.
And McGillis already fits that archetype that like other antagonists like Char and all these other ones.
You know what I keep thinking?
What?
I'm like, how does this show only get 2 seasons? But that, I don't know. I haven't seen
The
it yet.
animation, man.
But that one show that we were watching, the Gundam Openings, which I am still very upset that is our most viewed video.
Which show in the Gundam?
The one where the naked girl kept on
Oh,
showing
Gundam
up.
Seed or something
That
like that.
shit had about 50 openings.
They probably milked that shit till the cows came
But
home.
that didn't even look like it was good. This show is great.
I mean, don't shit on Gundam Seed. We don't.
I don't want to shit on it yet. I said it didn't look like it was good. I didn't say it wasn't good. I don't know if it's
So
good.
we still got to watch Witch from
right.
Mars?
It didn't look like it was good, but this is great, and it's gonna end before we blink.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyways, I get that episode an S as
Me
well.
and you both.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this next episode, which is called Sovereign of Mars.
Sovereign of Mars.
Let's get it.
That was quite the ordeal you went through. Still, it's just as Lord Bodwin said. Out of everyone, you're the only one who could have extinguished the brush fire.
No, thank you. But this conflict never should have happened. It was my blunder.
I'll be. You've matured quite a bit. Hello, boy. How adorable. A physical book. What are you reading? Huh?
Oh wow, you got bruises.
Say, following your dad everywhere must get boring. Why don't I have someone bring you something? Is there anything you want? Toys or snacks?
Sir, can you leave me alone? Stranger danger!
Just by
Never in a million years did I imagine I'd hear a child say that name. You continue to surprise me even to this day. Especially with the way you expertly handled Isnario Farid's downfall.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. My apologies.
If you want to play dumb, so be it. I have no intention of denouncing you over that. That said, there's something I can't wrap my head around. I was always under the impression that you were motivated by a personal grudge. But now that Isnario is out of the picture, what exactly are you planning to accomplish with Gallarhorn? Well, I bet I'll find out soon enough. Although, when that day arrives, something tells me that our circumstances will be vastly different.
We'll see about that.
And so, General?
Nigga throwing out
What
empty
did our
threats.
internal investigation into Golan Mosa reveal?
As was expected, we couldn't identify him, sir.
Taking a man and concealing his actual identity. That's not beyond the scope of the Elion family.
Those were my thoughts as well. But what other tricks does Russell Elion have up his sleeve?
That masked booty hunter guy that's with him.
Tekkadan is going to withdraw from Earth. And Orga's here, finalizing the paperwork.
On a more uplifting note, Chad Chayton is out of the hospital.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
he's already gone back to work.
That's good. And quite a relief, too. I couldn't rest in the afterlife if a young man died saving a geezer like me.
I always thought you were more cold-hearted. What I mean to say is, you've always come across as someone who is level-headed and impassive.
A product of getting older, most likely.
Well, it's wonderful to see.
No. At this age, change doesn't really feel like a positive improvement. By some miracle, I got lucky and survived this one. But I can see now that my time is limited.
Mr. Mock.
Yeah, everybody gunning for your
But
old
if I
ass.
could pass on the connections I've built up over my lifetime, I'd give them to those who still have their lives ahead of them.
I didn't know you and Aston had the same last name, Akihiro. He was Aston Altland.
Yeah. Many Brewer Boy soldiers had no surname. They were just human debris.
Damn.
Then,
My brother, Masahiro, they were the ones that looked after him when he was alive.
I see.
I should have talked to him a lot more than I did.
Why didn't you?
Yeah. It's too late after they're gone.
What's wrong? You seem like you're kind of down.
You think?
Right?
I don't.
You come slide down like you in a fucking McDonald's playpen.
I bought all of Mr. Adiche's lies and blindly followed the orders of a total stranger.
I knew he was gonna feel
Even
bad
though
about
I
doing
knew
that.
the boss's orders were the most important.
The only thing you did was carry out the work that was assigned to you.
But
You obeyed those orders because you thought they came from Orga, right?
yeah, but that's still no excuse.
Besides, you settled it with your own hands. Are Orga and the guy still at it?
Yeah, they are.
Alright then.
Takaki.
Mr. Mikazuki is amazing.
Mhm.
Back then, we were still in the third group of the CGS. And one day, Mr. Mikazuki shot the first core guys. Everything changed for us that day. I did the same thing that he did, but nothing's gonna change for me.
You don't know that.
It might not be my place to say this, but hear me out. I think all of you still have a lot more to learn.
Really?
Yes, really. For example, you may think your choices are limited, but actually, you have a number of options. though you can only choose one.
I don't think I could ever make a decision like that.
You know, making the right call is difficult for everyone. However, the more you experience, the more knowledge you'll acquire, and the more sensible you become, the easier it'll be to decide.
Work up a new simulation that's actually a challenge.
Oh, I'm so sick of seeing this monkey girl.
For training.
Yes, ma'am.
A simulator. Aren't you the workaholic?
That may be, but if Master Rustle thought I was ready, then surely he would have allowed me to join the front lines by now. If only I would have been there.
I'd rather have your ass swinging around for his entertainment.
You think your presence there would have shifted the tide of battle?
Of course I do.
Do you realize that saying such a thing, in essence, is making a mockery of the dead?
I have to stay at the top of my game if I'm to repay these two great men.
You remind me of someone I used to know. Ever grateful for being plucked out of the void by a respected senior officer, he fought out of pride for the one who rescued him.
Where is that person now?
At the moment, rather close.
Close, huh? I see. If you're really friends with such a fine person, then perhaps you might be more of a decent
Who said we
man
were
than I
still
originally
friends?
thought you were.
He's a bitch,
And if
nigga.
that's your criterion, then perhaps you have a simpler mind than I thought.
Damn.
Was that you giving me a compliment?
No.
Of course.
Thanks.
She's stupid.
Man called you stupid right in front of your face.
I heard
He was
Is that a
stupid.
compliment?
Right.
Just a big one again.
Yeah.
Of course,
As
yeah.
your big brother, I thought I'd swing
bitch.
by and cheer you up. Big brother? You're just some old geezer. Ah, screw you guys.
Oh, but boy put his weave on today.
We are guests, you know.
His weave and his little masquerade
I received word
mask.
that you'd arrived on Earth. I
No, I ain't gonna close the blinds or nothing.
Personal thank
It'll be
you for
alright.
saving us from that horrid.
Anybody got no Iron Man suits?
No. Unfortunately, our internal affairs were partly to blame for this. And some mystery man used it to his advantage.
There's something I'm quite certain of. Provided I can secure the assistance of Tekkadan, I know beyond a doubt that I can attain the highest position in Gallarhorn. And when that day finally arrives, all authority over the Gallarhorn Mars branch will be transferred to Tekkadan.
Okay, you saying that now, but
Mars has been colonized by all the economic blocs. However, it is Gallarhorn who actually coordinates and governs those colonies. And if Tekkadan were ever to obtain that power, well, my friend, such an event would allow you to control all of Mars.
We'd roll over Mars, huh?
Yes. That's
I don't know, Gillis.
Your
I
people
don't
will
know.
be the sovereign of Mars.
are you saying I don't know the McGillis?
I don't know about McGillis. I don't really know about anybody anymore.
Do you think it would have been better if we weren't friends? It's just that
I actually love how siblings in
wanted
this
more
show
good times together.
actually look alike.
Right.
Yet, because we had those times, I made Aston suffer in its last moments. Because of me.
Don't talk like that. I had so much fun when the three of us were together. Just you, me, and Aston. I never want to forget those times.
Oh.
You have to promise not to leave me behind with all those memories.
So what do you want to do, Orga?
To be completely honest, I may take him up on it.
But boss,
Considering your goal about Mars's independence, it's probably the best shot we're ever gonna get.
yes, but wait. But how will that affect us and Tewas?
Would that cause a problem?
Yes, a big one. If Tekkadan grows too large too quickly, it might cause outsiders to see us as the top group.
You're right. I'll see what Naze has to say about it. We've always been looked down upon, treated like garbage and taken advantage of our entire lives.
Yeah.
But now we can be kings.
King.
It can all be ours. Power and reputation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on. Can't you all see it? The ultimate finish for us.
He can see it out of one of his eyes.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
If that's what you want.
Mikazuki.
What did you expect from this
I don't get
man?
any of this. But
He is the ultimate wing slash yes
follow
man.
the boss's orders.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should think this through.
He already did.
But I can't go with you.
Oh wow.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that I'm going to quit Tekkadan.
You saying That you won't be joining us on this, Takagi?
Sovereign of Mars. I'm not sure what the job would entail. But it's safe to say more people would end up dying, right?
Hey, don't start with that again.
I totally understand that the only reason Boss is going through all of this is because he wants to give us a better future. But I don't want to make Fuka cry. I just can't bring myself to do that.
I kind of rather him just back out. I don't want to see this character die.
Yeah, I hate to see his sister lose him.
But boss, we can't
What
just...
right do I have to stop him? Thanks for all you've done for us. And for sticking with Tekken in this
He wouldn't have if Ashton hadn't died, but...
Boss, I don't...
Surprised, but totally understandable.
The Earth branch was saved thanks to all of your hard work. We're family.
Both of y'all kind of dropped the ball.
No, we aren't. The only family that you need to worry about is Fuka.
There you
We
go.
can take care of ourselves without you.
Damn.
Don't mind him.
Yeah.
For him, that's just his way of showing kindness.
Mm-hmm.
From now on, don't think about Tekkanen.
Think about your sister.
Treasure your life with your sister. Also, you were a good friend to Aston. Thanks for that. This everything?
Yeah, these are all the personal effects of the dead Earth branch members. I'll leave the rest to Takagi. At this point, it feels like Earth has become something of a second home to us. It's strange. When I was human debris, I never thought I'd find a place where I truly belonged.
Yeah, I hear you.
Where's Akihiro? Hey, is everything okay?
He thought of Aston as his little brother, so I guess it's still tough for him. But he's okay.
No, not him. How are you?
Yeah, what you thinking about?
Don't worry about it. I won't tell Naze.
Yeah. I'm telling.
Girl.
You must be part of Naze's
What
harem.
do you say we keep this between you and me?
No.
Sure.
Wait, so she was saying it like they didn't already...
Once we're on Mars.
They probably have.
Okay, well, shit. That is.
It goes down in the
I
cockpit.
see.
When Takagi quit,
What about it?
I'm not sure why, but I was kind of relieved in a way. Which I don't understand. Do you know why?
That's because... forget it. We'll find out the answers to everything soon enough.
Why do you look like a stick of butter? I said that before because it does.
I don't know. It reminded me about remind me of those protein bars I used to eat.
Than I thought.
I'm probably gonna start back eating.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Right.
Sing it to us now.
Oh. See the little stars. But guys, that was episode 8 right there. Sovereign of Mars, man. We picking up the pieces, man. We gonna try to get it together. You know, there's a lot of stuff going down. Some big fucking wishes or promises too made on behalf of my man McGillis about them having control over Mars and stuff. But you know, it's always gonna come at a price, more than likely. You know, it's like, what's the name is going to get involved somehow, Rustle, and that's going to cause a lot of death and stuff.
Yeah, Rustle is definitely the murder of destruction.
Yeah, because they trying to reform Gallahorn and stuff, and I'm like, man, y'all need to take time for yourself. Like, do something for yourself. Right.
It's like, oh, you ain't going to reform Gallahorn on my watch.
But I will say, it's like, it seems like McGillis has a little more respect than all the other contractors, but you also have Naze as well, you know, from the turbines.
Yeah, both of them. They seem pretty respectable, you know. I'm just still looking at McGillis. Right. But you know, so far so good. You okay? You're okay?
Oh yeah, my opposition.
Shit, finally something in your eye. There's always something in mine.
Right. Always
something in my eye. But yeah, though, this is a really good episode. it was a good, kind of good ending. I'm really glad that Takaki is actually getting the hell out of there. Yeah. Because it's like there's a better life. Now he's been on Earth and he's like, he knows there's a better life for him. So I'm glad he's gotten the hell out of there and that he and him and his sister are going to have a better life.
Yeah. Better life. All right. Yeah, man. That was the only way he can get closure. It's like this guy doesn't really like seeing death, and he doesn't really like participating in violence. He just was kind of forced into that. But now that he does have the options, and Tekken has kind of been granted that opportunity to give these options, it makes it all the more better for him. Because I don't know how long it could have taken.
It's just like, you think of all the people who would still be here if they had have left when they had the chance. But I mean, I guess that's just how it works,
Yeah, everybody has their own little, flaws and stuff that they can't overcome because of what they've been through. So, it's just one of those things. Like Aston, he was gonna die with the same kind of ideologies and
of Akihiro's brother, kind of remind me of that. Ah, man, major suckage. But I want to see what McGillis has up his sleeve because I know. I already forgot the man's name. The other dude.
Galileo. Galileo.
No.
Rustle.
Yeah. I already know he's got a lot of stuff up his sleeve.
Yeah, I do like how they provide more context to the way McGillis, about why McGillis is the way he is, because apparently he was an orphan. He's not really related to his family by blood. He was just selected. So
no, they said it was the side chick.
Oh, okay. So he's a bastard child.
Well, it seemed like there was like rumor has it was he's not even related to him by blood. It's like, well, first it was a side chick. Then it was like rumor has it they're not related by blood. It's like, well, why did he choose him? I don't even know. Maybe it is a side chick. Maybe he is just a random kid. But I'm like, if that's the case, I do want to know the same thing Rustle wants to know. Why him? What for? Yeah. What reason?
Well, we'll see, man.
Maybe because he had blonde hair. He was like, yeah, I like a kid with blonde hair. That would be cool.
Right. I want a Super Saiyan brat. But I'll give the episode an A+.
Yeah, me too. I'll give it an A+.
Anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. We hope you enjoyed this reaction because we have a blast reacting to these things with you and for you. We hope you are having a blast over on the YouTube side of things. By the time you read this message, we'll probably be done with the entire series, which is unfortunate because we enjoy every little step we take with this. It's really become one of my favorite Gundam series, which isn't saying much because I don't have a whole history with Gundam, with a lot of Gundam shows.
It's definitely one of the best shows we've seen.
Yeah, it stands alone as its own show as opposed to just being a Gundam show. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that recommended it, specifically my man Salik because he always recommended the good shit. But yeah. Anyways, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, my lovely white Johnny Lee on the ones and twos. We ain't the reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction too. Mobile Suit Gundam, Blooded Orphans. Peace.